My name is Sinan. I am studying at 10th B. I am going to speak about the natural effects. First of all, I have to say about the industrial effects. Industrial effects can cause our nature. It's proved as harmful. A biggest example for that is the pollution coming from factories. The pollution coming from factories can cause for global warming. Global warming can lead to a climate change. Climate change is a disaster, a crisis. We are facing many crises. Example for flood, earthquake, landslides, and there is a biggest example which we are facing right now: corona, a disaster, an infection. Now I am going to speak about plastic usage. Plastic usage is affecting our nature very well. Plastic can cause for endocrine disruption, which can lead to cancer, birth defects, development problem of child. At 2016, more than 680 billion bottles were sold at worldwide. Now I am gonna say about deforestation. Deforestation is known as cutting of trees. It can be also a cause for nature. It can affect our natural ecosystem, climate change, etc. If there are no trees, there will be no oxygens. Now I am going to say preservation. Like, there are many methods to conserve our nature. We can use less water, which can be very helpful for our future. We can also plant many trees so that they provide us food, oxygen. That's all my speech. Thank you.
Besides affecting groundwater recharge, deforestation. Deforestation refers to the increase in forest areas across the world that are closed for other uses such as agriculture, croplands, urbanization or mining activities, greatly accelerated by human activities since 1960. Deforestation has been negatively affected naturally ecosystems, biodiversity and the climate. Method to conserve nature. Methods of environment conservation: forest conservation, soil conservation, managing waste, recycle, reduce our water consumption, control pollution, create public awareness. Thank you.
I am studying 10th B. I stand before you to speak about speech of conservation of nature. Nowadays, the present ever facing so many problems like pollution, soil erosions, landsliding, sand mining, etc. Man has to live into harmony with nature. Only then we can survive the world. Nature is the world around us. We all human beings depend on nature every time and everything. It provides the human and the living things on the earth to live with the joy of resources. Now I am gonna say about plastic usage. It is bad for humans. It affects our nature. It causes endocrine disruption which can lead to cancer, birth, immune system problem in child, etc. More than 480 billion plastic bottles were sold worldwide. Now I am going to say about industrialization of nature. Industrialization of nature affects provides as harmful. For example, pollution increasing to factory which causes to global warming. It causes to climate changing also, which can lead to crisis many problems such like earthquakes, flood, corona, which are we facing right now. Now I say about deforestation. It also affect our nature. For example, people cleared the forest for agriculture, grazing, firewood and buildings, which are still the major causes of deforestation. Along with logging, mining and land development. And also we want to focus on our energy consumption. Therefore, switch off the power buttons if one is in the room. Do not use personal vehicles. Follow the public transportation. We can use bicycles for small distance to protect our environment. So we want to conserve our nature, our wild and ecosystem, etc. That's all. Thank you.
Hello friends and teachers, I'm Shad with your class 10th. I'm telling about how to conserve our nature. What is the method how to conserve nature? The nature's environmental problems. Environmental problems are so many problems. It's deforestation, sand mining, industrialization, pollution. How to reduce these problems in our human dangerous activities? Deforestation. Deforestation is not to deforestation. Don't cut the trees of forest. Forest trees are to stopping landsliding. The trees giving oxygen. It's a causes of scarcity of oxygens and carbon dioxide, and it's coming in ray of ultraviolet rays. And sand mining is not take this sand from river and sea. It's causes of so many disasters like flood, soil erosion, and we have to be not taking the soil from the river. And industrialization industry don't put the waste or chemical substance of your factory visits, because it's affecting of it's affecting of fish and rivers in water surroundings. And pollution is the main problem in the world. It's the pupils, we have to taking a statistics of in one year or in one day, there's a tons of wastes are humans are to dumping into river and sea and other surroundings are this causes of toxic metals are coming off in that basis. It's toxic, it's affecting our children's and this is affecting of chlorine, it's affecting of cancer, the dangerous. And don't burn the plastic wastes, it's coming chemical toxic air, it's affecting our children. And don't put pollution and don't irritating of our nature. And thank you, have a nice day.
Respected principal, teachers, parents, and all my dear friends, very good morning to all of you. Today, I would like to share my thoughts about the need to save environment. Our environment consists natural resources like air, soil, water, etc. Plants and animals are also the part of our environment. Due to the increasing human population, the environment is getting affected adversely. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are causing a damage to the environment. The time has come that we take necessary steps to save environment. We need to find environment friendly technologies in all aspects of our lives. For example, instead of use vehicles which can run on diesel or petrol, we can use vehicles running on electricity so that we can avoid air pollutions. Wastewater treatment plants should be brought in use so that wastewater can reuse instead letting into a river or sea. Plastics and papers should be strictly recycled so that garbage dumped we can reduce it. We need to stop air, soil, water pollutions so that our environment stay clean and healthy. We need to plant more and more trees and stop cutting down forest. We need show respect to all creature on the earth. So let us all pledge to save nature and keep it clean and healthy. So with this I conclude my speech. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I am standing before you to talk about the topic of living in harmony with nature. Is the only solution to the environmental problem of the present day world. We human beings depend like natural resources. Many people admire the beauty of nature. When they write many novels and poems only because of the admiring beauty which we can't say in a single word. When we learn to live in harmony with nature, could expect nature to behave in the manner that has been the several hundred years. But in the modern period, people are destroying the nature by deforestation and usage of plastic may lead the nature to very polluted one. The people are not thinking about the future generation. Climate changes, landsliding and sand mining, etc. are occurring here. So to protect our future generation and our society, we need to save our nature through reducing the plastic usage, cleaning surrounding the do not cutting trees. We can together conserve nature. So once again, I am telling you that save nature, save life. So I hope you guys will take necessary measures to protect nature. I am stopping my words with lots of pleasure. Thank you all.
Principals, teachers, and all my dear friends. I am here to give a speech on World Environment Day, and I am thankful to you all for giving me this opportunity. Friends, World Environment Day is observed on 5th June to raise awareness about the environment and the damage that human activities do to it. In simple words, it is a day to make people more accountable for the environmental damages they do. It seeks to generate a sense of responsibility towards the environment in the peoples and in the peoples and the government as well. It is only when the people and the governments collective effort to preserve the environment that things will begin to change. World Environment Day addresses the issues faced by every environment factors: waters, oceans, rivers, animals, plants, rain, global warming, climate change, meats and global reels, etc. It is my humble request to you all that you must participate in the events in your own words capitally wherever you are, even if you forward a simple message for environment protection from your smartphone. I think that would be able to change and lift a couple of minds. Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, good evening. I'm Fatima Shifa. Today I'm going to share my thoughts about nature. Nature is all around us. We, all human beings, depend nature on every time for everything. Many people admire the beauty of nature and they write many poems and novels on it. This is because the beauty of nature cannot be expressed on one single word. It provides the humans, animals, and all living beings in the earth a place to live with the joy of natural resources. Nature is the mother of all. It helps us to sustain our life. Millions of years ago, when the knowledge of man was not better than an animal, at that time man used to get all things from the nature. Nature is a boon to us. It protects crores and crores of organisms living on the earth. It gives us forests, which are the lungs of earth. Our lives as human beings started from the earth. We are exposing it to the external threats. Due to this, beautiful forests have been destroyed, rivers have been polluted, and vast open lands have been consumed for buildings and factories. We are giving challenges to nature by doing activities as hunting, cutting of trees, down of animals, releasing poisonous gases, and polluting rivers. Today's world is facing biggest problem is global warming, which has a serious impact on our environment. So we all think about our activities help to bring such situations under control. Conservation of nature is another important issue. Governments are employing various means to conserving nature. Individuals also come forward to conserving nature. Therefore, everyone must do the tree plantation, restricting the use of paper, stopping wastages of water and electricity. Not only this, we have to stop ill practices like hunting of animals. Also, we must go for rainwater harvesting. One of us contributes their own bits. The difference will be seen on nature. The beginning of life as well as the continuation of earth, both are very complex of process of nature. Every organism is important for conserving nature. In the end, I want to just say that please don't keep my words to yourself only. I request all to spread the messages to around, so every person can responsible global citizen who can contribute to saving our planet. Also, focus on energy consumption. Therefore, switch off the power button now on in the room. Do not use personal vehicles and follow public transportation. We can use even bicycles for small places to protect our environment. Thus, through these simple effective measures, everyone can contribute greatly towards to save our mother nature from further exploitation. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Jasim. I'm studying 10th. I'm here to talk about a few points for living harmony with nature. You know, the nature is destroyed by human beings. The world is destroying. Noise and air pollution are controlled by trees. Fine particles present in the air are trapped by trees in their leaves and bark, making the air we breathe cleaner. It is a wise idea to own small plants in our homes. Most industries like paper, rubber, medicine, etc., are their employees are dependent on tree and their products. The nature, the human being cannot live without nature. Nature is an important thing in our life. If nature is destroyed, we will be dead. So, save nature. Don't cut trees. So, save nature. Thank you.
Respected teachers, parents, and my dear friends, today I would like to share my thought about a safe environment. Our environment consists of natural resources like soil, water, air, etc. Plants and animals are also our part of our environment. Due to increasing human population, environment is getting affected adversely. Knowing or unknowing, we have occurs a damage to the environment. Time has come that we take necessary steps to save our environment. We need to find environment friendly technologies in all upset to our life. Plastic and paper should be strictly recycled so that garbage drums can be reduced. We need to stop soil, air, and water pollution so that our environment stay clean and healthy. Industrialization pollute the atmosphere and even the air become poison. The dust and smoke disease spread rapidly and people die of various diseases. We need to plant more and more trees and stop cutting down the forest. We need to show respect towards the others creates on earth. Let us all pledge to save environment and keep it clean and healthy. With this, I conclude my speech. Thank you.
Evening, ma'am, sir, teachers, and all my dear friends. I am here to give a speech on World Environment Day, and I am thankful to you all for giving me this opportunity. Friends, World Environment Day is observed on 5th June to raise awareness about the environment and the damage that human activities do to it. In simple words, it is a day to make people more accountable for the environmental damages they do. It seeks to generate a sense of responsibility towards the environment in the people and the governments as well. It is only when the people and the governments collectively effort to preserve the environment that things will begin to change world environment. They addresses the issues faced by every environmental factor: water, ocean, rivers, animals, plants, rains, global warming, climate change, glacier melts, and coral reefs, etc. It is my humble request to you all that you must participate in the events in your own capacity wherever you are, even if you forward a simple message for environment protection from your smartphone. I think that will be able to change at least a couple of minds. Thanks, my dear friends.